Hey, welcome back to the Six Figure Mastermind. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite apps in the world, Instagram, and how we use it to find your target market. So keep watching. All right, let's talk Instagram and target market. Now, it's really helpful if you go back and watch our other videos on identifying your target market. That's gonna make this video make a lot more sense, okay? So right now, go ahead and pull out your phone. We'll do this right here. I'm gonna walk you through step by step everything that I'm doing on this end. I'll share my screen with you. You can watch it and check it out and see what happens all along the way here right with me, but it's really helpful if you've got your screen out doing the same thing, okay? So go ahead, pull out your phone, unlock it, do all the things you gotta do, open up your Instagram app and get onto your Instagram profile. That's where I'm at right now, okay? I have 5 different Instagram profile accounts. You can see here, if I open this up, it's gonna show me all of my Instagram profiles. I've got my travel one, my fitness one, my six-figure mastermind one, my photography one, and some jewelry ones that I do on the site. So I have a lot of different things going on, and I can manage each one separately. We're gonna stick with my travel blog today because it's got a really good example of the people I'm following. It's just my oldest Instagram account, so I can show you the followers and the followings and identifying the target market really easily through this account. Okay, so we're going to start on our profile page right here. You can see I've got some history on here. I've got some memes and things going on. But how do I identify where my target market is if they're hanging out on Instagram? Now, if you've listened to our other videos and you've watched those, you know that I now know who my target market is. So my target market on Instagram are families, specifically women in families who want to travel but don't feel like they can afford it. They've got small kids at home and they want to get out there, they want to see the world, and they don't think they can afford to do it. So I mostly focus on what you can do to travel budget friendly, what you can do to get around the world on a budget. So that's a lot of what I love to do. I also talk to people who are traveling as a couple, kind of a getaway sort of a thing. So I got 2 different target markets that are under this umbrella of travel. So if I'm going through and I say, okay, who is my target market? I know that I'm going to target market these families first. So I'm going to say, okay, what do families generally look for? And this is where hashtags on Instagram play the perfect role, okay? So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna click on this little magnifying glass right at the bottom of Instagram, and I'm gonna think to myself, okay, what do families look for on Instagram? What are the hashtags that if I were sitting in my client's shoes, in my client's house, what would I look for? Okay, so I'm going to do a hashtag budget travel. Okay, there's about 250,000 posts on budget travel. Okay, so I'm going to look that up, and then I'm going to look and see, okay, where are these people coming from? All right, now my family, now this is looking at, okay, I'm just looking through these Instagram hashtags here and saying, okay, this one's got 32 views, this one from Florida, this one's got someone I can follow from Bali, Indonesia, go backpacking, great, okay? So these are people that I can go in and follow and have conversations with, but it looks like I'm mostly finding here people that are targeting the same kind of target market that I am targeting, okay? So I'm not really seeing my target market, I'm seeing my competition with this one here, okay? So let's change our approach a little bit. We're gonna change our hashtag. And instead of looking at budget travel, we're gonna say, okay, now that I know what my client is looking for, I'm gonna say, what is my client dealing with, okay? My client is dealing with having kids and not having a lot of money. So I'm gonna say my client wants to travel. Look at that. Okay, so I got a lot slimmer answer here. I got 324 posts with wants to travel. Now let's look at these, okay? Now we're getting into more of our ideal market here, okay? It looks like these profiles are gonna be a lot more of these, and I can go ahead and follow this hashtag if I want. That's something you can do on Instagram, is you can follow a hashtag, and that way you'll see posts that have that hashtag inside of it. So if I go, okay, Always give 100% at work. According to this, the rest of my work should be easy peasy. Great. Okay, so I've got this. This is a great example of finding one of my ideal clients. This is a working woman. I don't know if she has kids or not, but I used that demographic to find her. So I could go and comment on her post, okay? And if I comment on her post and I start having interaction with her, then I can invite her to follow my blog, and she might be another subscriber to my Instagram account, another follower to my Instagram account. So that's one way you can use hashtags to find your target market on Instagram. It's just using those hashtags and using that search feature, okay? Now let's go back to that first hashtag of budget. And we could put our hashtag symbol in there first. Hashtag budget travel. Now we're back into our competition. And again, that's fine because we're going to leverage that. Remember, we're not in scarcity mode, we're in abundance mode, and we're going to leverage our competition. Now, I'm not really loving this Instagram photo right here. It's got really great dynamics to it. And check this out. It's got 10,703 likes, and it's, got 221 comments. That's awesome. I'm going to go into those comments right here. Boom. Now I've got my eyes out for my ideal client. Now there probably half of these comments are going to be fellow travelers and fellow travel bloggers who are looking to, collaborate and do their thing. But there are going to be comments in here that are going to come from ideal clients. So I'm going to scroll through and say, okay, what am I looking for here? I've got a lot of people tagging each other, but I'm just going through these comments and saying, okay, look at this. This one is by Novi Titherisa. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And saying, if you want to go to the beach. Okay, so this, what do I know by that comment alone? It's saying she's tagging someone else and saying, if you want to go to the beach, this is what you do, which tells me what? That this person wants to travel. So I would go to her and I would say, okay, I'm going to check out what she's doing here. And maybe even next time I post a Instagram photo about being at the beach, I'll tag her and say, hey, check this out. We just went to the beach. What do you think? Or when's the last time you went to the beach? And tag her, because I went and found her on Instagram by checking out what my competition was doing. So when you're doing that, use those hashtags, read those comments, read the descriptions, and look for people who would fit into your ideal client market. Since you've already figured that out, you've used our videos to identify who that is. Use Instagram, use comments, and just start interacting with people. Start having these awesome conversations with them. That's one of the most powerful ways you can find your ideal client on Instagram. Hey, thanks for watching the video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun on Instagram. Hit that subscribe button and get some notifications from us so I can see you tomorrow.